you know it's true. My career detective is along with me to ask questions just for you.
Oh yeah!
You never know where we'll go or just who we'll see. It's Take a Child to Work Day. Let's reveal a mystery. Sparky's always on your side. He wants you to explore. Go behind the scenes, cause who knows what your job has in store. So let's see who will be today. Come and take my hand. Discover your sparks and travel all across this land. Take a child to work day. Take a child to work day. Take a child to work day. Take a child to work today.
Hey Shiley, what you doing?
Testing out my paper airplane.
Nice throw.
Thank you. I love the landing too.
Sweet. Can I play too?
Sure.
Awesome.
Sparky's calling. We hear you, Sparky.
Loud and clear.
The career detectives are here for duty.
Hello, career detectives! I have a special assignment for you today. But first, let me tell you about this person's sparks. You might have these sparks too. Get ready, this career might be for you. Be a leader. Put your hands up. Teach others. Put your hands up. Like sports? Put your hands up. Like technology? Put your hands up. Oh yeah! So do you have any guesses where I'm sending you today?
We're ready, Sparky. Here we go!
We made it!
Get ready to meet Greg Hayes, the owner of North Coast Flight School.
Hi, welcome to North Coast Flight School. And come on in.
Learning how to be a pilot means you can do many different things. You can fly cargo, or people, or be a rescuer. If you ever dreamed of being a firefighter, just imagine how you could help others. As a pilot, sky is the limit.
So, what are your sparks?
Well, I've always been involved in ski racing. Ski racing is something I've done since I was a little kid, and I was a coach for people like you all the time.
I love skiing.
You do? How long have you been skiing?
Since I was 3.
Shiley started skiing when she was 3, but these videos are from when she was 4 years old.
And I ended up making it all the way to the U.S. ski team.
Oh yeah!
And then I started working with kids, which we still do here. Been involved in a lot of things. I was even ahead of the Power Squadron here in Erie, which teaches people navigation and communication and a lot of the very similar things that we do here with flying. So they're all kind of interrelated, and it works out really well for the kids, the school, and the fun about it.
So, what's your job path?
For me. That taught me a lot as far as what I needed to do when I got involved in this. When I got involved in the flight school, then a lot of my experiences from the past came out as far as what I did coaching, as far as what I've done with teaching with the Power Squadron. Everything that I've done, it doesn't seem very connected because I was supposed to go to school to be a doctor, and now I run and teach a flight school. One thing that everybody, especially somebody your age, needs to always think about, you're going to change your mind a million times and you never know what opportunity is going to come out.
So by now, you might be wondering, how do you become a pilot? Aren't you glad Shiley is on the case?
How does someone become a pilot?
Well, they come to a school like ours, or anybody that is an instructor. There's a lot of books, there's a lot of reading, a whole lot of studying, because obviously one of the most important things in being a pilot is being safe. So with the fun of flying, there's also a whole lot of work, so you have to really be determined, buckle down, and do all your schoolwork.
To not give up is called perseverance. Maybe you could be a pilot too.
Okay, Shiley, this is a hangar. This is basically where we bring all our airplanes inside. A lot of times they stay outside, which we'll go to and take a look at later. But when they have to work on them, you know, we had rain last night, so we have to bring them in here so they can work on them. They do all of our maintenance in here. That's just another thing that we try to get involved in, because for every pilot, you have to have maintenance people. You have to have people that are going to fix them. So there's another career that you never know. All of a sudden, you think you want to be a pilot, and you might end up being a maintenance person. But you can see where we take the cowlings off, we take the covers off, so you can see the engines. You want to go over and take a look at them? Come on over. When they have to work on our engines, because obviously we want them to be safe, we want them to work well, they take all the outside coverings off, they get into the engine, make sure everything's safe and everything's still the way it should be. This way, we make sure when we're teaching our students, they're learning how to fly and not having to worry about if everything works right. An airplane flies by the air under the wing, goes slower than the air over the wing. See how it's flat underneath and it rounds on top? So when the air comes in here, this air goes slower, so it causes lift. And that's the simplest way to explain how an airplane flies. There is an old joke though. When people talk about, you know, what makes an airplane fly, I always have one answer: money.
Greg said it as a joke, but it really does cost a lot of money to keep a plane running with fuel and maintenance, so going to flight school does cost money.
You up and actually put you in an airplane. Come on over here. I'm going to show you how to do it. You step here, and then you'll grab a hold of this, and you just step right up like that. Okay? I'll be right behind you so you can't fall. Okay? Up, up, up. There we go. When you first look at this dashboard, you can see what I'm talking about. It looks really confusing, right? Well, if you are taught one at a time what each gauge does, you'll notice that there's two radios. There's two of a lot of things in here. And the reason why is if something doesn't work and breaks, we have two of them. Realistically, it's pretty simple. You have an engine like a car, seats are like a car, everything moves up and down. Like you said, the seats retract. A lot of people use these just like a car, and they'll go flying on the weekends, they'll take their family. You know, we all jump in the plane and go somewhere for dinner.
Do you ever dream of flying? Shiley gets a private lesson.
You want to know about? Ask. This is your throttle. This is like your gas pedal in a car. So the more you push this forward, the faster the engine would turn. If we're driving on the ground, we use the brakes to steer. If I want to go that way, I push this brake. Now you can see where the problem is. You have to be able to reach the pedals.
What's next?
And this is one of our simulators. This is how we teach students to learn certain procedures when they're inside here, and it's safer. Obviously, we're not going to be up off the ground. You don't have to worry about anything. This shows you how exactly what we do in an airplane, but in a much different way of doing it. This way you don't have to worry about actually flying.
What
You
do
can-
these do? They're kind of like a mirror.
It's the throttles, just like on the regular airplane. The more, it's just like a gas pedal on a car, and that's how they work.
Check it out, technology lovers. It's like the ultimate video game. With perseverance, you could go to flight school too.
We're taking off.
You have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to. And even sometimes when you do believe in yourself, they're still not going to. But it really doesn't matter because it is all about what you believe in. If through perseverance and continual trying and adjusting and learning and getting ideas from other people, that's what makes all this possible. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to just have that can-do attitude where you're just not going to stop.
Whoa, so inspirational. It's time to bring you back.
Thanks for coming to work with me today. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you had a good time. If you ever want to be a pilot, you know where to come, right? We'll see you soon.
Man, meeting Gregory today sure was awesome.
Yeah, we got to learn all kinds of things.
I know the airplane, the simulator, it was amazing. Thank you, Sparky, for another awesome adventure. These are your two career detectives signing off.
Your mission is complete.